What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now, and I want to go over, obviously, some Instagram video has been released on Travis Fulgham working his tail off this past off season, ready to come back. Obviously was injured last year and then obviously missed some reps, but played in about 8 games, over 530 yards. Did a really good job. I mean, this was one of the biggest gems we had last year, and unfortunately only played the 8 games, and then that was pretty much it. He had a few snaps at the end of the season. He was coming in on a couple snaps, but it just didn't look the same because he wasn't consistently on the field, okay? Once Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey came back, it kind of like no one else really got a chance. Quez had a short stint. John Hightower had a short stint. Everyone pretty much, I think John Hightower had a little bit more snaps than everybody else, but it's just unfortunate. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a guy that came back from, the Lions roster. We picked him up, and we didn't really, I don't think any of us really expected Travis Fulgham to be the way he was. That comeback win against the 49ers was just an example. And then 7 games later, still just putting up numbers and being that reliable target, which was fantastic. I mean, you could throw 50-50 balls up to him. He gets separation at the top of his route. I mean, he's so smooth with his catching, and it's great. And he brought a new energy to the offense, which I did like. So, obviously, with Aaron Moorhead as the wide receiver coach, obviously seeing his press conference weeks ago and saying that this wide receiver core, this team is hungry, especially this wide receiver core, Greg Ward being the oldest receiver out of all these guys. But seeing Travis, and look, Travis Fulgham, I forgot he was injured last year. And then, unfortunately, Doug had some excuse for Travis Fulgham last year when, teams started catching on to Travis Fulgham because once you got some blueprints on some of these players that start to rise up, they start figuring, defenses start figuring out some of these players you have. I think this whole offense was figured out. That's why you can't really single out players that didn't do well. I mean, Jalen Hurts had a short stint where he played well and then he started playing really bad. Obviously, he made a lot of mistakes, but, this whole offense was very predictable, guys. I mean, we have to say it was predictable, and it's a breath of fresh air seeing this. I mean, look at this. I mean, you have a new receiver. I've seen all these receivers. I mean, I've never been so pumped about an offseason in my life like this one. I mean, especially because it's like it's a youth era. It's a youth movement in Philadelphia with these players, and how can you not get excited? How can you not get excited to a quarterback like Jalen Hurts that's going to gravitate guys like this that have a huge chance to do great things on top of drafting Devontae Smith, on top of Jalen Reagor that didn't have a fair chance last year, that a lot of people are bringing him down as well. And it really makes me angry sometimes because you know what? You can't single out anybody in this offense, okay? And I think Reagor's going to have a great year. I think Devontae Smith's going to have an excellent year. I think Travis Fulgham, I think Quez Watkins, John Hightower even. I mean, if they're used the right way, if these players are used to their strengths, I mean, Travis Fulgham, I mean, he could be the opposite side. I mean, if they want to put Reagor in the slot, sometimes I know that, Ward and Reagor will share it a little bit, but guys, like this is just, I mean, I've never seen so much, I've never seen so many players really, work this hard this offseason. I could tell that these guys want it this badly. And the way the media is putting this team down right now, I'm telling you, the hard work is going to pay off, and this team is going to surprise people this year in 2021. Mark my words on that, because you know what? I'm not saying an NFC Championship game. I'm not saying win the division, which they definitely have a chance they could, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes you just can't look at teams because of the roster on paper. Sometimes you got to see, if they're coached right, and it's a team effort, you're not relying on one guy in this Nick Sirianni offense. You have interchangeable wide receivers. He's making these receivers interchangeable where they can play the X, Y, and Z, which you can literally get mismatches every single time on top of Dallas Goedert, on top of your offensive line that's top 5, on top of your 8 running backs that are competing this training camp, on top of Jalen Hurts extending plays with his feet. I mean, it's going to be a dangerous offense, and it's going to be underestimated, guys. guys. Like I'm telling you right now, it's going to be something to watch, and we're going to see. I mean, I cannot wait to go to the home opener. I can't even wait to watch the first game. I can't wait to just see preseason for at least 3 weeks that we have it. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Travis Fulgham on his way back. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and I will see you guys later. Shakes, what up, Files 5. Peace out, guys. Peace.